I don't know if y'all peeped the new rules or the new. I mean, the whole weekend in itself was just terrible. With the Celebrity All-Star Game, it's a Celebrity All-Star Game. It's probably the most intriguing game out of everything because you see all the celebrities playing basketball. But outside of that, it's not like, you know, it's a Celebrity All-Star Game. But the the weekend in itself, the NBA dunk contest was trash. 3-point contest has become the most uh, interesting part of it because it's a shooting lead. Everybody shoots the ball. Um, the skills challenge was kind of trash. But you had good performances within each event, and certain guys try to save it, but it's not the same anymore. And then you had it finish tonight with the All Star game where they had it 4 teams, not three. They had 4 teams, and they had a tournament style of those teams. I didn't even see who won the last game, but the way they broke it up was Team Chuck, Team Kenny. I think Team Shaq was like the older players or the oldest players, and they had Team Chuck, Team Kenny, and Team what's the dude name? I can't believe I'm forgetting this guy name. He's the host of the show, the white guy. Can't think of his name. Sorry, legend. He's a legend in the game. But all three of them had teams, and then they had an old school team. And what they considered old school was guys like James Harden, LeBron James, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, like the vets, the guys who were the most veteran of the All Star game. So they broke it up into 4-team style. First team to 40 wins. The team that loses is out. The second game, next team to 40 wins. So basically, whoever puts up 80 points first. Have you seen anything, any resemblance of the All Star game? Hearing the new rules, what do you think of even the new rules?
I mean, I haven't tapped into the All Star game in a number of years. It hasn't been interesting or intriguing to me to make me tap in. And this weekend hasn't been changed at all. You know what I'm saying? So it has like for the dedicated people that watch it every year, I want to hear from them. Is it still intriguing? Does it still give you that same feeling like it used to do back in the day? Because I've lost that feeling. You know what I'm saying? So for them to bring it back with all these gimmicks of these tournaments, all that, you know what I'm saying? None of that existed back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You had the what was it? Friday was the freshmen versus the sophomores.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying Saturday was the skills competition, and Sunday was an all-star game.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. And then Saturday, you know how you have the skills competition, you have 3-point shot, dunk, all that. You know what I'm saying? All of that was great. I don't know what happened after maybe 2009-ish, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
Shit just started going downhill from here. You know what I'm saying? I really want maybe this could be something that could bring interest back. I want rivalries. I don't want none of these people being friends. Like, I don't want y'all being friends and buddy. This is why the NBA sucks. Y'all all friends. I don't want y'all being friends when somebody wearing the Brooklyn Nets jersey and the other opponent wearing the Clippers jersey. That's your enemy, bro. That's not your friend. What are you doing? They coming to your house to disrespect your house, my dude.
Right.
You gonna be cool with somebody disrespecting your house? Hell nah. But this buddy shit got niggas confused. Like, nah, I don't want y'all being friends at all. So when it comes down to the All-Star break, I want that competitiveness still being there. Like, nah, this is still my enemy. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't my homie. This is the enemy. And I'm gonna bust his ass on an All-Star weekend too. And then when we go back to regular scheduled programming, I'm gonna bust your ass some more.
Yeah.
But I don't see that tenacity no more. I don't see that hunger. Niggas ain't hungry no more, son. So you better, I don't know what y'all gotta do. Y'all better stop feeding them, make these niggas hungry again so they can see that. I want to see that ferocity again. I don't see it no more.
Because what they trying to do, they trying to give them money prizes. So they trying to say the winner would get $1 million and like the loser would
y'all
get.
Y'all niggas get 250 million. Y'all don't need no more bread, son.
That's what I said, bro.
Yo, you don't need no more bread. I want to tell you to your face, you ass, my nigga, you suck. That's what's gonna get a nigga really up on his shit. Giving him $1 million, he's already a millionaire. That's not gonna entice the nigga. Tell him the nigga suck. I don't care if you a millionaire. You ass, nigga.
But see, that's a part of that New York mentality. Like
y'all need that shit everywhere else. Cause y'all this friend shit we ain't bopping that, son.
Because in New York City, I don't know how many of y'all are from New York City in the chat, but this is the exact mentality. If you're watching a game and you see a dude drop 40 and he looks at the crowd, somebody in the crowd is gonna be like, "You still ain't shit." Like, if I come on the court, I'm clamping you down. Like, so it's always a competitive nature in New York City when it comes to any and everything, and that needs to be adopted in the NBA.
I'm not gonna lie, the New York Knicks now have been embodying that because over the years, niggas been coming to the Garden, dropping 80, 50, 60 on niggas, and niggas just letting the shit rock. Like, what type of shit is this? Now I've been seeing like, nah, you ain't just gonna come to our house and drop 40. You better drop 40 and win the game, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're just not gonna come in here and just disrespect. I need that from all the other teams. I need that from all the other organizations. Get y'all niggas in line. Y'all not friends. This your enemy, and you need to go out there and bust his ass. That's what you need to do. You're not gonna trade jerseys at the end of the game. What type of shit is this?
And just to clarify things, right? The older school players, they was beefing so heavy that still to this day, niggas is still kind of keep beefing. Like, yo,
I kind of want them to put the metal down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's time for brotherhood now. You know what I'm saying? I feel it.
Like,
dude, y'all can put the metal down. You know what I'm saying?
Dudes is in their 50s, like, yo, what you think about Karl Malone? Karl who? I used to get that nigga 30. Like, yo, get out of here. Get that guy out of here. Like, that's how these dudes be talking when it comes to the older school players. Like, it's cool to, like you said, bro, after a certain age, it's like, yo, y'all get out the game. You appreciate the brother's talents. Like, yo, he cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this NBA, it's a whole play string.
That jersey swap shit is ass. I don't want you jersey swapping in where everybody can see it. Do it in the locker room where nobody else can see it. Do that there. Don't do that shit on the court, son. And especially if the nigga bust your ass. Oh no, we not trading jerseys, nigga. The fuck out my face. We gonna do in the locker room, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch you in the locker room. But on the court, hell nah, son. We ain't changing socks. We ain't changing sneakers. Nothing, son. The only thing we changing is back and forth who busts who ass better. That's the only conversation we have.
That's a fact. They said in the chat, Karl Malone sleeps with little girls. That's a fact. His son from that, he got a 12-year-old girl pregnant back in the 90s. Her son or their son is in the NFL. He's the offensive tackle for the Bills, if I'm not mistaken. And she was 12 or 13 at the time. That's a fact. I just brought him up as an example, y'all, but that's definitely a fact. They mentioned my favorite player in the NBA of all time for me. My favorite player in the NBA of all time is Stephon Marbury. He's my favorite player ever. What he did for my Nets, like when he was a net, it was magical, baby. But the point that we're making is that the competitive nature in the All-Star game is no longer there. So even in the NBA as itself, no team has a style that they play with. Everybody plays the same way. So now when you get to the All-Star game, they're not playing hard. It's a glorified shoot around. Everybody's dropping 30, 40, 50 points. Everybody's shooting wild threes. Nobody's playing any type of defense. Nobody is giving it a real park style type of feel. Like the NBA, when it comes to the All-Star game, it's supposed to feel like park basketball. Again, I keep saying New York City, but in New York City, when you play park basketball, it's survival of the fittest. For you to drop 30 and 40 points in a park basketball game, that's a very big deal. That means you creme de la creme. That means you had to play against some serious D, and that you just nice like that. It's a grit in the grind, and it's a little bit of the show. You're gonna get the show, but the show comes with the natural flow of the game. These dudes are not playing no type of defense. It's just like, yeah, oh, that was crazy. They getting out the way when somebody coming to dunk. All this type of foolishness, bro. So So they asked Draymond Green during the All-Star game, what do you think of the new All-Star, the All-Star setup? Draymond Green said, I hate it. This is whack. Charles Barkley replied, he was like, yo, this is y'all fault. The All-Star game has been going on your watch. The way it looks right now is basically on your watch. And I have to agree with Charles Barkley because when he played and after he played, the All-Star game was serious. I was looking at a tape the other day, and Iverson is flooring people. He's cracking people in the All-Star game. And they're playing real defense. Kobe Bryant, the great Kobe Bryant, he used to play real defense in the All-Star game. He locking you up, bro. And if you get a bucket, you get a bucket. But he trying to lock you up. Jordan was trying to embarrass everything moving in the All-Star game. What happened to that?
You know what they need to do? They need to get these top tier ballers that swear they these top tier niggas and bring them niggas to the circuit in the hood. I need y'all niggas to play a couple of games in the hood to get your tenacity back. Cause y'all niggas don't got that hunger no more, son. Y'all need to go back to the trenches and really get that hunger back. Go to the trenches and start playing ball in the trenches, really see what it's really about. Then you might get your aspirations back and really get back in the court and really bust ass again. Cause that's what we want to see. We want to see some competitiveness. We want to see some Olay shit.
Yeah, for real.
I don't want to see niggas about to run through the dunk and you just let the nigga like what?
Like, come on,
son.
And
all right, you got dunked on this play. All right, cool. Get him back the next play. You know what I'm saying? When you get down there, ask for the rock. Hey, let me get the rock. Let me cook him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your get back, right? All right, cool. That's the name of the game. You get dunked on, now you gotta dunk on him back. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Victor Wembanyama. There was a dude that was I forget who was running the lane to dunk the ball, and Victor came out of nowhere and said, "Give me that. It's not happening, dog. Not on my watch." And I love that. He said out of his mouth, I came to the All-Star game to play a game. I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to put y'all on notice. So I love that energy. You see what I'm saying? He came to compete. Where's that energy? One thing I will say about the WNBA and their 1v1, or it's not even the WNBA, because of the rival league, the league that I told you about that basically runs 3-man's full court for the WNBA, they have like the one-on-one portion. So they asked Kyrie Irving, would he be interested if the NBA added a one-on-one segment or portion to NBA Weekend? And of course, Kyrie lit up and was like, yo, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? I think we go for the game. And the only reason why Kyrie was modest how he answered that was for selfish reasons, because Kyrie just want to cook something. That's all he really want to do. He just want to get your favorite player an All-Star weekend, guarding him with all his best, and he just want to cook. And I'm all for it if they have the 1v1s in All-Star weekend. What do you think it would do for All-Star weekend if they add the 1v1s?
If they did that, it made me want to tune in again because I want to see who's going to catch whose soul. I want to see who want to step up to the plate and take somebody's soul. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And then if your soul gets took, you get the opportunity to take the next person's soul back. So you got to get up and, you know what I'm saying? Get right and try to cook them on the next play.
Yeah.
Because this competitiveness needs to come back because y'all niggas out here just being real walking.
Yeah. Because even the dunk contest, the kid, I believe is Mac McGlone, he won it 3 years in a row. And he had a crazy dunk where he jumps over a car, takes the ball off the kid's head that was sticking out the car, and double pump backwards. Crazy dunk, right? But I don't want to see Mac McClung dunk. No disrespect to Mac McClung. He's a great dunker. But he doesn't play in the games. He's not playing night to night in the games. They signed him to a team just so he could participate in a dunk contest. I don't want to see that. I want to see the stars do this. That's what I want to see.
That's the bitch assness I'm talking about. How you want to let a nigga that don't even be in the league half the time going into the dunk contest. That don't even make sense. Nah, son.
We got world class dunkers. There's no reason why John Morant is not in the dunk contest. There's no reason why Zion is not in the dunk contest. Anthony Edwards is not in the dunk contest. Like these are like guys that when we watch the games that they're flying through the damn air. I want to see this. I want to see the creativity. These dunks that these other guys is doing, they could give these guys these dunks. So I want to see the stars in the dunk contest. That's just my preference. I believe the player from Miami. I don't want to just relegate him to the white kid, but what's his name? 3-point champion. The guard from Miami. What's his name? Can't think of his name. They're not showing me it, but I know who it was. Tyler Hero. That's his name. Tyler Hero. He won the 3-point competition. So they might as well do away with this if they're not going to really pick up the NBA All Star game seriously. Like it's a failed product. I would love for them to add the 1v1s. I would love for them to actually make a game of the All Star game in itself. The celebrity game is fun to watch because you get celebrities, but they got to find better skill positions for the All Star game. 3-point contest was cool. If the stars is not dunking in the dunk contest, get rid of it and add something else. Add something else. It's just trash. All right, moving on to our next hot topic. Facts making it corny and getting paid millions. That's a fact. Hero, I was thinking to tell Tyler they told me that in the chat, and the shark from Portland should never enter. That is a fact. You can get hurt being creative, gang. Why get injured doing a dunk if you a star like John Morant? Okay, so it's a possibility, yes. But how many years have the NBA been around? How many years have these stars did the dunk contest and they didn't get hurt? They still went on to be MVPs. They still went on to be champions. They still went on to be great players. We can't have these little things like worrying about it. You could get injury just during warm ups. You could get injury in the All Star game in itself. And you worrying about getting injured doing something that you do on a regular basis. Dunks for a basketball player is muscle memory. That's muscle memory. That's like a wrestler getting hurt jumping off the top rope. It's muscle memory. So I can't I understand what you're trying to say regarding that, but that's a cop out. That's a cop out, man. They gonna make that money regardless. Money is not the issue in today's WNBA. It's not the issue. So let's not make it that. Let's not make it about injuries because we know for a fact that these guys are not doing it because of they might get hurt. Like, come on. All right, moving on to our next segment, not hot topic, our next segment. This segment is brought to you